Hey y'all, it's Berry here. What up though? How y'all doing out there? It's been a little bit since I did a video. But I'm here to give you a vegan and cruelty-free tutorial. But I'm following one of my favorite beauty vloggers, Ellarie. So she did basically an eye tutorial. So let me just give you a rundown of all the things I have on my face so far. Then we'll get into this eye tutorial. It's really cute. It's like a glitter natural. She calls it a natural brown glitter cut crease or something like that. Anyway, what's on my face as foundation, which I love. It's my new Fresh Nude Body Shop vegan foundation. It's in Seychelles cinnamon. Then I have their concealer in 55, matte clay concealer in 55. I use my Plain Jane Beauty translucent powder, my e.l.f. brow pencil, and my Clove Hallow 13 foundation as bronzer. I use it as the sample as a bronzer because it was too dark. That's what I have so far. And I did Clove Hallow Concealer to carve out my brows. So now we're going to get started with this tutorial. I'm going to follow along and hopefully you can see her down in this area as we try to follow this tutorial, y'all. So here we go. Let's have some fun and let's look cute while we're doing it. And let's be vegan and green and cruelty free at the same time. Let's talk it. We can talk it.
Welcome back to my channel. Ellarie here. I've had a lot more time to take requests, so I'm excited to pump out another video this week, this time with a...
So she started with an already done eye, but I'm gonna start with no eye first and then follow her tutorial and show you.
Just because I'm applying matte shadows, so it's going to help bring out the color more since I'm not using a cream base. When I get to this like brow part, I usually lighten it up a bit because you guys know I don't highlight my brow, but if you do, you know, you can work it up under there and apply your highlight color if you like. Now I'm just making sure the base is even. I don't have any spots that are more concentrated than others, and then I'm going to go right into the eyeshadow palette. Last tutorial, I used the Marvelous Mauves palette by Dutch Tulip, and I love that palette so much. So today I decided to use the Baked Browns palette, which is just as gorgeous. All mattes as well.
So I don't have eyeshadow primer, so
we're gonna finish this with a voiceover.
No.
Next, I used it, and I'm just going underneath my brow to get that area nice and neutral. And this is where my mic cut off, so we're going to finish this with a voiceover. Next, I used Deserted, which is this light brown matte color. This is going to be my first transition shade. This brush is from Morphe. And I'm just brushing this underneath my brow, kind of into my crease area. Here's where I'm explaining if you have a darker complexion or you want more depth in your crease, you can go to this color called Rock Bottom next. But I chose to use Cherry Wood. I didn't want my cut crease too dark. I use this brush that I use for my brows. It is also from Dutch Tulip to line my crease, and you just want to go slightly above your natural crease, not directly in your crease. You want to go above. This is for hooded and non-hooded eyes. You don't want to go directly in your crease. When you get to the end of the eye, you kind of flick it out towards the tip of your brow, a nice little soft curve. And you want to do this lightly because you are going to end up blending this line out. You're just using this as a guide. After you have your cut crease drawn, I grab this tapered blending brush. It's easier to use a blending brush that has a pointed end because you can be more precise with blending, but you just want to add a little bit of shadow at a time to that line. Try not to go beneath it. It helps you to avoid so much cleanup, but I'm going directly on the line and shading it up towards my brow area, and I'm adding just a little bit of shadow at a time because this helps you build the color without going too dark too soon. And you keep doing this until you get rid of that harsh line you made with the liner brush. You want to kind of blend that out and shade everything up towards the top. And then I grabbed another blending brush and dipped it back into Deserted to kind of blend the area under my brow so that it transitioned more smoothly. Next, I used Outdoorsy and this concealer brush, also from Dust of Colors. I just realized I use a lot of Dust of Color brushes. It's all good. And I'm using this to kind of clean up that line and make it a little bit more sharp. This is usually where people use the cream base, but as I said, you don't have to use that. It will make it more precise and cleaner, but you can use a shadow as well as.
So I used my Crystal Mineral shadow in like a rose dusty color. It doesn't say the name. And I'm using my Mother Bear's Handmade. I'll put the colors right here so you can see. Now, just like Ellarie did, I'm just going to go back.
Now these shadows are a little powdery, so you will get fallout, but I'm just whisking away with my powder brush. Now I'm using Sugar Daddy from Artist Couture. It is a highlighter that I'm going to. This is the one that comes with the palette. It's double-ended, so I use the smaller side to gently put this underneath my lashes and in the corners of my eyes. Now I'm using this black liner from YSL to line my waterline and tight line at the top. I didn't want the under eye area to be too dark, but I can't live without my black liner. Now I'm using Tarte Eye Jewels. This is in the shade White Gold. I'm clearly obsessed with this. I've used this several times in the past few weeks, but I'm using the glitter side to line my crease. You can actually use either side or any color you want actually, but I chose to go with this white gold glitter, and I'm just going directly on top of the line that I created with the angled liner brush, and I'm using a little bit of.
All right, so she's making her liner parallel to her glitter. So straight out, I think. Oh, that's cute. All right, y'all. So I tried with these lashes and they just weren't working for me. So I'm just going to do a lot of coats of this. All right, so I'm going to finish the look with my lip and cheek stain Dutch Tulip from Body Shop. And I'm just going to blush it. Oh, it's cute.
Next for my blush, also my first time trying, is from Benefit Cosmetics. It's called.
So I'm going to use my Nude Rose Alicia Ashley gloss.
Gabriel Zamora. It is the influencer collab with MAC. There's also another shade that they did. As you can see, hers
I'm going to take a little bit of my Goddess Sculptor and so this is my look. I'm going to spray it down. Then I'm going to put on a wig or something so I can kind of look more like Ellarie. But yeah, I think it's pretty close. I didn't have like a very fine line of glitter. Like if I had a glitter pen, it probably would have been a little bit easier. But I like the look and I can recreate it. It reminds me of my Whitney Houston look that I just did. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. All the makeup that I use on my face is vegan and cruelty free and mostly green. So I'll leave all the makeup that I use in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.